months off.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
For free.
Abundance, what you got going on, man, over there in Delaware, man, the territory? What's up?
Yo.
As far as being married now and grandchildren and all the grandchild for the first time, what's
Man.
going on? What's going on?
I'm really just really adjusting. I was talking to John about that today. I said, listen, we cannot be the 1.0 version of ourselves. You can't be bringing no clip art to the marriage. You know what I'm saying? I'm deep in the AI right now. You know that. You know, I'm like using it for everything. So I was like, Drop Squad Kitchen, we need to be 3D printing our food. Like we need to be in that movement. For real. Like we need to go after the big dollars because that's we already making meats and steaks and stuff out of using beans and water. That's it. You
Exactly.
know? Like I'm the only person I know that makes the dopest vegan fried chicken and burgers that mimic a Beyond Meat Impossible Burger texture, but with no soy, no gluten,
Exactly.
none of the top 9 allergens, right?
Right. And and she makes an ackee and saltfish. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. I make oxtail.
That shook my mind. My soul got shook when I tasted that.
Yeah.
But
I make anything that we grew up having, but I love to specialize in the fact that it could be nut free, it can be bean free, it can be soy free, it can be mushroom free. My daughter and I, we did like a funny video the other day, and she was just like, "What did you make it out of, Mom?" She was like, "Soy." I was like, "Nah." She was like, "Mushroom." I'm like, "Nah, man, fungus free." She's like, "You make it out of wheat?" I said, "No wheat." And she was like, "Well, damn." And I said, "Only 2 ingredients." And she said it was the best. I made some General Tso's chicken.
right.
They were like, and I made some pizza too. They were like, "We will never ever order pizza ever again or Chinese food takeout ever."
So wait a minute. You making vegan Chinese food too?
Yeah, there's this place I love to go to in Philly on Sansom Street. It's called Suzing House. It is one of the best Chinese food that I've ever had, and they're vegetarian. They're vegan. It's a restaurant that's everything's vegan, even though they got like vegan. It's a regular menu that you would get at a regular Chinese restaurant,
Right.
except everything's 100% vegan. But you know, they stuff is all soyed up. But I'm
Yeah, they
just
saw
telling
it up.
you,
Yeah.
they're like the Drop Squad Kitchen of Chinese foods, like straight up. Like
So
I tell
there's one out here in Georgia called Mama. I call it Mama K
you,
because it
okay,
sounds like Mama K. It's Mama, and they
mama.
make some great, but again, they all soyed up. And you're right. They all soyed up.
No, I literally went and made my own 5 spice, my own organic 5 spice powder. So
Yeah.
that is one thing, and that's all you need for that is like cinnamon, fennel, cloves, star anise, some white pepper. That's all they're using. And then I use these peppercorns.
Oh wow, that's nice.
That's what's gonna give you like that general that flavor that the Chinese people be having. That like in this
Yeah.
and a mortar and pestle and just some like sesame oil and rice vinegar, like them simple things will change your life. But then I made the meat. I took the lentils and I mashed it up, and then I spread it out. I made it into like a smoothie. Then I put it on dehydrator pans
Hmm.
for like half the day. And then it came out like chips. And then I rehydrated and made my own texturized vegetable protein. Then I took that with some beets and some coconut oil.
Right.
And I make that. I mean, people have been seeing me, but that is my abundance burger, right? But I figured out how to make the chicken now and the oxtail and all of that.
Now let me ask you a question. Now, people in the audience, let me ask you: any particular meal that you've been used to from your grandmama and your mama? Put it in the chat, and then we're gonna test Abundance Child to see if she knows what
I
she makes.
got you. I can do it right now. I can tell you how to
I
make
just
it
want
right
to see.
now.
I want to see what's their favorite meal in the chat from your grandmama or your mama or your daddy. 'Cause my daddy is a good chef too. He's a great chef.
I
So
can make it right now.
no, I don't want you to make it. I just want to know that you can do it. I want to let them know that you
Yeah.
can do it. You know how to.
No, but I literally can tell them how I would do it vegan right
Okay,
now.
okay, okay,
Like,
okay. We got enough time.
yeah. I love that. This is like a freestyle cooking session because you know what Nana wanted me to do. You
What's
know how
that?
you have all these people on TikTok and Instagram and stuff, right? And
Right.
their food be looking amazing and their food be going viral. I'll look at it and I feel like that shit is not gonna taste good. First of all, they soaked the walnuts. Then they added some wet ass mushrooms. You know what I'm saying? And you know the mushrooms got all this water content, and then they soaked the mushrooms. That burger's gonna taste like a paste. There's
Right.
no way that that tastes good because they didn't. You know what I mean? They don't understand the food alchemy and the chemistry. So she be like, "Mom, you should do those side by side videos." And be like, this is where you effed up. I'm like, "No, I can't do people like that." But I'm just gonna do it by sharing my own ways through Drop Squad Institute. You know?
That's what what's the name does in martial arts. Light Burley. Light
No,
Burley.
that's too
Huckleberry.
hard.
I mean Huckleberry.
I
Yo,
ain't
that
got that kind of
don't work.
spirit.
That don't work. Light don't care. I'll be laughing.
I don't care, but I think that my delivery for long term results and for integrity is going to just, I think this is where you go and you post your own content, which the proof is in the pudding, right?
Right.
Versus stepping on somebody with their millions of followers and you did this one recipe and you put out a recipe book, but mine has been proven through the people since 2012. We got the reviews to back it up, and I was able to make it taste consistent each time. And
Right.
so that's why I was like, "Oh my God, you're tripping. You want to keep up with the Jones and have a storefront? Okay, that's cool, but in my EFI reading it says you can't serve the world that way. You
Mm,
can't serve the world that way in one place. Okay, so I can move to Stone Mountain because based off of my our astro, me and Miara were doing based off our MC Venus line Sagittarius, our Jupiter lines. Where should I be in the world? It literally had me in the Bight of Benin between Brazil, in the middle of the ocean, and I
mm.
was like, okay, yeah, that's a little bit. I no, maybe there's something there that I don't know about, but it was like Asheville, North Carolina,
Wait a minute. Between where and
Oakland, California,
where in the ocean? Where in the ocean? Where?
in between Brazil and the Bight of Benin, like literally my ancestral, passage. If there was land right there, that's where I would be the most abundance and would be the king of the rich.
Isn't that where Atlantis was located?
Exactly. That's what I told
Oh, okay.
Miara. I said, this is crazy. She said, Mom, when we get that money, we need to fly over there and drop you down there.
Not drop you. Really?
No, look, like real talk, because they have companies right now where you could pay $1 million for that experience to go underneath water and
Yeah.
have food cooked by like an abundance child. So that might be, that's what I was saying to John today. We need to expand our minds to find the focus in the center of what it is that you always wanted to do. He said something about, when I read his mission, he wanted to bring women together because he believes women should be the rulers. This is what he read about, right? And I was like, yeah, but you're the face of it. I would never join this organization. I was like, why would I want to join an organization where the face is you? Talking about all women need to get together. I said, this is corny as shit to me. You know what I'm saying? I said, you need to take this idea and bring it into this century.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so it's like John Carr presents Order Mother Earth or Girl Society, but not the Girl Society is the face is John Carr. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to do right now for Drop Squad is like get out of 2012
That-
and where are you right now for where 2030?
yeah, that wouldn't be right with his face and for Girl Society. That's like a nigga with a wig on. That wouldn't work.
But bless his heart because I understood what he was trying to do. I
True.
understand what he's trying to do. I was like, you're like King Simon, always promoting all these people, but it's King Simon presents only quality people, not King Simon presents. That's not the Abundant Child Live show with the King Simon face. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That makes no sense. You're right. Yeah, that's right. But
Yeah.
nobody actually put anything in the chat, but it's all good. I'll say something.
Okay.
All right, my favorite dish to make back in the Nation of Islam was whiting, smothered whiting fish.
Okay.
How would
Smother.
you do that? How would you do the whiting in vegan style?
So first we would pick the protein. And
Right.
if you want a protein that's going to mimic the whiting, you would want to do. Now, some people would say banana blossoms. I would say let's do hearts of palms because that's easy, even easier to find. And
Right.
if you can't find hearts of palms, then I would say use artichokes.
Okay.
Okay, so now you're starting with the texture. And because whiting is a white fish, you don't want to have specks of seaweed and stuff like that in there. So
Right.
I would take sea moss and get the brine out, take the brine taste that's from the can, because you know you can get hearts of palms fresh, but most people don't, and they're more expensive.
Mm.
They're easier to work with when they're fresh, but you get the can, drain it, rinse it. Like I do stuff the way Haitians and Jamaicans do stuff. Rinse it with the lime, like you're rinsing real fish.
I just
And
did that too. That's so funny.
that's the best way to clean it. But no, it's gonna replace some of that brine. And take some your sea moss
Yeah.
and soak it in the sea moss, and it's gonna give you that flavor, right?
Mm.
And it's also going to keep the integrity of the texture. So if you want it smothered, now we need to start working on your gravy, right? So what we're going to do is in a pan, take your favorite oil. Let's do coconut oil for this one. Some fresh thyme, some garlic. So let's put some Scotch bonnet pepper, and let's take the Scotch bonnet pepper and the garlic and the onion and all that and put it in a food processor. Then put it in your coconut oil and let it cook down. You
Mm.
can add even a little your seasoning to it, whatever you want to smother it in, right? So
Right.
now you're gonna get into your allspice. You want to get some onion powder, your garlic powder. You want to put a little curry in there,
Okay. Okay.
right? And you let all that cook up. And that's going to be cooking up like a gravy because you said smothered.
Right. 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 Right.
So then I would take some potatoes, put them in the oven, and I would take that whole mixture that I put in the pan, add a little water, and blend all of that up into or cassava or yuca,
Right.
whatever root that you want to work with, and blend all that up and make it into a nice smooth thing. And now you got your smothered gravy, but you didn't use no flour, you didn't use nothing gluten or anything like that. Meanwhile, you got your fish over here. You take that and you put that in a pan in the oven and just let that cook down. Like slice that heart to palm like that, open it up,
Right.
take your fork and broil it with some coconut oil, fresh thyme, and some green seasoning. You know what the green seasoning is, right?
Right. Right.
And
Right.
you
Right.
take your fresh thyme, your garlic,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and your bay leaf, and some lime juice, and some vinegar, and your favorite bouillon, which to me just add nutritional yeast, onion powder, garlic powder. You don't need no Maggie. Make your own Maggie, right? You just use nutritional yeast or something like that. So blend that up, add your green seasoning, and let that broil. When that broils and it comes out, you got your nice filet, you got your nice smothered, and you cook that. The reason why you don't want to cook it all down together is because that hearts of palm will flake up real, and the you will compromise the texture. So we're going for the texture. We're going for that memory that we had when we ate Big Mama's food.
Can you hear me? Okay. 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 I'm back on. I'm sorry. I cut myself. All right. So another one more meal because I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure because I used to work at the Ansar Allah community and make food there too. I was working on the restaurant there, and one of their favorite meals. Well, no, let's say, look, whole wheat pizza. How would you do that pizza? Because I changed the pizza around to spelt.
Yeah.
I still got the recipe for this whole wheat
You
pizza.
know how we make biscuits? You know how we make our own beef patties and we make our own like my lineage Haitian, so I think about the Haitian beef patties or the Jamaican beef patties. Flour and butter, mix it together, rolling pin. So um, you can do a combination of rice and chickpea in order to get the type of protein that you need that comes from a gluten-based flour, like an all-purpose flour. You can even use a spelt. Let me tell you what else I've done, and I
Hmm.
did this for the children.
Right.
Get you a good sprouted bread, sprout bread. You take a rolling pin and roll it out.
Right.
That's your crust.
Really.
Take a bread that's already done, that's come in the refrigerated section.
Right.
Because if you buying any bread, if it's not in the refrigerated section, then it's no good for you. Your body's gonna have to process. How you gonna be eating bread that's sitting on the shelf with oil and any of that type of stuff? It's gonna go rancid. So you get your bread that's in the refrigerated section. You take a rolling pin, you you roll it out. Take all of that and stuff it into a cast iron pan with your olive oil, your coconut oil, or your avocado oil. Take your garlic powder and put that on there. Stuff that more with some oil. All you need is some fresh garlic, some butter, some oregano, and some tomatoes. Blend that up. Perfect sauce. Perfect pizza sauce. Add that in there. Now you have a tomato pie.
Wow.
You can take some sunflower seeds, mix it with onion powder, garlic powder, some water. Now you got your own mozzarella cheese.
Wow. Wow.
Put that on the top because what's going to happen is that thing that you made into like a ranch dressing, which we call our branch dressing, when you put it in the oven, it's going to reconstitute it and make it more like a cheese.
Right.
So you put that on the top, and that's how I've been making the cheese for the children. They're like, this is the best pizza they've ever had, and I literally just used bread.
Wow. Wow.
And I stuffed it like a beef patty. And then I put the vegan cheese and the sauce on top and the vegan pepperonis on top of that. We call it pizza Pop Tarts.
Pizza Pop Tart. Word.
And we made it out of bread.
Wow. Hey, y'all are hearing the expertise of the one and only Abundance Child. Look, we not here for long, but I just want to be strong. And I had to bring the first person up on my stream, my Restream. First time.
I don't want
My
my phone to die. No.
my one and only, the one and only, the one and only
Big
Abundance Child.
Mama.
Big Mama. Big Mama.
AC. That's what my grandbaby's going to call me, AC.
Oh yeah, yes. Oh, hey, yeah. But now, what about the pizza sauce? Because I used to make pizza sauce. We used to use the paste. We used to use tomatoes.
No, you don't need the paste, man.
That back in the day, 80s. Come on, 80s.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's just too much extra. How long that paste been in the can? If you're ever going to use a paste, make sure it comes out of a tube. That's number one. Number two, literally, you could get canned tomatoes, or you could get, I like to get, tomatoes right now in this season, the ones that start to go rotten and all that type of stuff. This is the best tomatoes, right? I use the skin and everything. I take 12 cloves of garlic, and you could do coconut oil with salt, or you could do like a vegan butter.
Right.
Or olive oil, like a Mediterranean blend olive oil tastes so buttery. So
Right.
take your olive oil, you take your garlic, put it in the pan, 12 cloves, right? Blend it up real good, put it in the pan, then add your fresh tomatoes and just let that sit. But you want to blend up your fresh tomatoes, obviously, so get it to where you want it. I like to leave a little bit of texture. And that's it, a little bit of salt, that's it.
Wow. Wow.
Garlic, olive oil, tomatoes. That's it. And oregano makes the best sauce. When you start getting the basil, marjoram, and all that, now you're going into the sweet profile while people be trying to add sugar to their spaghetti when really you need a fresh basil. That's going to give you the sweetness that you want. But I just can't wait for you to come and taste it. Or I could just show you the reviews of the children. It's the best pizza they've ever had. What?
Yo, somebody says she is so awesome. Go ahead. That's
Oh,
right.
thank you.
I've known her for a long time. She is very awesome. She double awesome.
Hey.
Oh, well, yeah, happy birthday to Solar Return to Michael Beckwith. I did get to meet him a few times. Big up to Michael Beckwith. Today's his birthday.
Oh, wow.
That's right. Beckwith is his birthday. I met him at the award show, Billy Carson award show that time. Big up to Rashima, my girl Rashima. She asked about the sauce, and yes, I used to make the pizza sauce, but not the way she made it, because we was in the community.
Yeah, less is more.
Yeah, less is more. Oh.
Like you can really, really taste the tomatoes. And I'm trying to say, like, if you want to be consistent with your flavor, then just get canned tomatoes. Just get the organic ones. Make sure you understand about cans and what's the best kind of cans to be using that don't have all the BPs and all that type of stuff. And it just use a good canned tomato. And that's all you need. 12 cloves of garlic, two 16-ounce cans of tomatoes. You salt or no salt. The olive oil is what's really important because that's going to give it a butter type flavor. If you don't want to use like a vegan, I use Smart Balance when I'm looking for butter. Like it's cheap. It's in the green thing,
I need your clone or your twin to move in and handle this business over here. This food business. You got to stay over there with John. But I need the clone.
John will lend me out. He'd be like, you can have her for 1 week, every other week. Or he'd be like, yeah, you can have her. I'll just be right there.
Exactly.
He said, yeah, that one.
That's why we need a clone, sir. That's why we need a clone.
We're working on it, aren't we?
We're working on the clones. Yeah. But thank you very much. I don't want to keep you to us. 25 minutes in, we did what we had to do.
Yes.
On Restream.
How was your experience?
So far, I'm loving this. I know this thing now.
You're not lacking anything. Nothing's missing.
Nothing's really missing. I'm just going to probably pay for the extra, like you said, and do the monthly thing right now until I'm ready to do the whole year.
I'm interested in when you finish, it's going to say AI. Reels.
You think after I get off? Or
as soon as you get off, it's going to populate you 5 videos based off of this content.
For free?
Listen. Just check it out, man. And it's going to say, you only get so many for free. But then, after you've done so many shows, they just hit me with, you need 100 more? Yeah, I need it. I'll pay $20 for 100 more. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They definitely,
I didn't have to sit down there and edit no reel.
Yeah, I realized that's interesting because I know everybody's competing with each other. All these platforms are competing. They're doing the same thing, and some got a better presentation. So I like what I'm seeing so far. I'm
liking Restream better pay you for this.
They better pay me. They stop playing. They better do some collaboration.
For real, because I need to see this on their YouTube channel or their Instagram or something showing we brought all these people over from the other place. And if you want us to mention you, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Holler out abundance.
Exactly. Well, Abundance, thank you very much so far.
My pleasure.
And we was on it. The Drop Squad crew ain't nothing to mess with, man. Don't play with them. You
got to get the words right. It's a whole anthem. Nothing better than drop.
Yeah, that's the new anthem.
Kid, it's drop. Squad. Kid.
The guy with the knife.
Right. That's my professor.
Yeah,
Who got that to say? We don't get them, they gonna get us all. They got them CSO to win what? We ain't scared of y'all. I know goon, y'all. We gonna keep it real. They don't think so. We got it. That's the anthem.
We got the weapons now. We got the weapons.
We got the fists.
Yeah. Thank you very much, AC, all the time. And JC, thank you, sir, for allowing her to come on.
You gonna stop saying allowing me.
Hey, allowing is good.
Yeah, listen, I don't control her. We are free spirits, so that word has to go.
Hey, allowing is a good word.
Not in this case. Not in this case. It indicates that she can't do something without me.
Permission.
My permission. Nah, we don't roll like that.
Okay.
We don't roll like that.
Y'all not gonna let nobody interfere in your house.
If anything, it's the other way around.
Nah. We equal. We equal.
We are not equal.
We are equal.
I'm just kidding.
That
The X and the Y chromosome, we are not
exactly
equal.
the balance. That's right.
The X's are dominant.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
We love you, King Simon.
Love y'all too, man. And thank you for coming on. All right.
All right. Peace.
All right. Peace. Man, that was good, family. Wow. That was good. That was my test right here on Restream. Hey, I'll leave it up so y'all can check it out. Have a great day, afternoon, or evening. Be safe, be great. Keep on tuning in to King Simon Presents Only Quality People, where we provide the best raw and uncut information ever, not only in numerology, but everywhere else. All right. Peace and love. Take care.